What's up, guys? Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna show up on a YouTube video ready and like halfway done and a little better prepared. But I haven't done a YouTube video last week because just busy trying to complete a dissertation, trying to wrap up the school year, trying to study for a million things and a lot of other things that are going on. So I wanted to hop on here. Like I said, the next time I'll show up, maybe my hair will be done. It's just pulled back because I had an intense workout session today. But I wanted to get on here really quick because one of the things that I think that we're noticing, and from my experience and my viewpoint, is that we're really attaching ourselves to sugar. I'm guilty of that too. I really like my Starbucks drink with a million different things in it. Even my coffee at home, I like it with a million other things with it. But just being mindful that we're starting to kind of grow some addictions here, which is not necessarily all that good. And I even recognize that with myself. I actually have not had coffee in 5 days. So because I noticed I was putting a lot of sugar in it. And I noticed that the coffee was getting stronger and stronger. So just started to withdraw myself for a couple of days. And it's not easy because you'll start to feel those withdrawals. Like you might get the dull headache. Sometimes you just might be feeling a little queasy or a little kind of lethargic. Those are kind of indicators of we're probably attaching ourselves to potential addiction to something, okay, an additive, sugars, caffeines, and that type of thing. And so one of the popular things that I've noticed is that we're kind of using those tools to kind of fuel our workouts. Now, a few things to just be mindful of. In terms of your workouts, or as far as energy systems are concerned, it's going to pull from your macros or your macronutrients, okay? Your carbohydrates, your lipids or your fats, or your proteins, okay? Oftentimes, like when we do eat certain things, yeah, there's a process that's gonna use that sugar in a broken down form as energy towards a workout, which is fine. But sometimes when we constantly add those sugars constantly to our body, it slows up the process, or your body can't catch up with it as quick as you would think it should. And there's not a matter of you doing a million workouts to do that. It's just not gonna happen. Like, you can consume way too much sugar faster than your body trying to eliminate it through physical activity. So you can't slow it down. So, but having said that, I figure I'd hop on here. I have some props here in terms of working out and supplementation. Let me give this disclaimer. I am not a nutritionist, okay? Not a nutritionist, but someone who, you know, I feel like I understand exercise pretty well and exercise physiology pretty well and the basics of nutrition. But by all means, if you want a plan or if you need something that is specific to any type of metabolic changes that you might be going through, definitely seek a dietitian, nutritionist for professional and directed help. Someone who might have a certification or the educational background and the clinical background to be able to give you the advice that you need. So, having said that, you know, like I said, we talked about sugar, trying to get in sugar, trying to get in coffee, all that other stuff. Let me tell you this, the best remedy to get some good energy for the best workout of your life, go to sleep. Yeah, I said it, go to sleep. Get 8 hours of sleep, okay? You can't, most of the time, we're over caffeinated, we're over sugared, and some of us are over supplemented, and most of us need sleep, okay? Most of us need to allow our body to get 8 hours of sleep. I'm guilty of this. Sometimes it's hard to go to sleep. You just want to lay down and you do want to go to sleep, but you want to hop on TikTok, you get on your phones, you're distracted, you're on the phone talking to somebody, going to bed, all that stuff. We all have to get into the habit of going to sleep. For example, one way to do that is find a nighttime routine, okay? Nighttime routine for me starts right at 7 o'clock p.m., okay? 7 p.m., that's right around the time where I feed my fur babies, and I feed them Give or take, I let their bellies and their bodies digest the food. So give or take, it's about 30 to 60 minutes. I don't really let them run around while after they've eaten. I let them rest and digest. And maybe after 45 minutes, maybe up to 60 minutes, that's when I will take them out. And I take them out on a half-a-mile walk, which is always good for me. Always a way for me to relax and kind of deflect from the day. Of course, they handle their business too, and they get exercise. So after a good half a mile or even a mile, depending on how long my day was, after a mile walk, come back in, they're spoiled. So, I might massage them, clean their face, all that stuff. Yeah, they're spoiled. And I send them to bed. Okay, so they are crate trained, so they go in the crate for bed. And then after, they're ready to go to bed and that type of thing, I crate them. I go upstairs. I lay my clothes out. I know that's the thing of the late 90s or early 90s. I've been laying my clothes out probably ever since kindergarten. Okay, so lay my clothes out, lay my workout clothes out. I do pack my gym bag the night before. I kind of have an idea of what it is that I'm gonna wear for work. I work at a job that allows me to wear khaki pants or workout pants, or if I want to dress up if I have to, that type of thing. There's a lot of flexibility in what I can wear. But I just make sure that if I'm going to wear certain pants, I make sure they're ironed. I just make sure everything is ironed. I know some of you guys have never ironed a thing in your life, okay? I get it. But, I still iron my clothes. I do have a steamer, but just whatever. Iron my clothes, that type of thing. I promise my hair don't look like this when I go to work the next day. But, I do my hair at night, have a nighttime routine for my hair, have a nighttime routine for my skin and my teeth. Pull the sheets back, make sure that the room is cool. You sleep better when the room is cooler. And hop in the bed. I might have some private time, pray, do a devotional, and I wrap it for the night. I'm asleep. At that point, after I've done everything, give or take, it's about 9:45, anywhere between 9:45 and 10:45. Okay, and I usually wake up, just depends on if I go to bed a little bit on the earlier side. I will wake up at 4:35, repeat that routine, kind of going backwards and that type of thing. And I feel very rested after those, maybe that's about, give or take, maybe about 6.5, 7 hours. But I just make sure that I eliminate all distractions. My phone goes on do not disturb, with the exception of my family. Phone goes on do not disturb. Apps are turned off, all that. So I can't turn off my phone because, like I said, because of my family, but I do keep my phone on, and in case of emergency, they can call me. I don't have any landlines. I don't want a landline. I'm actually thinking about getting a second phone and making sure that I put all the social media apps on the second phone, and my primary phone being the only means of contact for me, that type of thing. That's how serious I am about not being distracted when I'm asleep. Okay? And some of us need to adopt some sort of nighttime routine. And I know it's hard to be consistent with it because things change, you go out, something comes up, that type of thing. I'm thankful that most of my friends know that I usually get sleepy by about 9 o'clock. So not really worried about that in that area. And if I do plan to go out, literally, like I'm old school. Like I try to do that like on a Friday night, Saturday night. Maybe not always Saturday night because Sunday morning I do wake up for church. So give or take, sometimes I don't go in the office on Fridays. So sometimes it'll be Thursday, Friday night when I do hang out a little bit later. So, but it's so important for us to get a nighttime routine. I love my nighttime routine because I feel so refreshed. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, if I haven't had a good amount of sleep, working out the next day, whether it be morning or day or whatever the case may be, it ain't happening because I ain't well rested. So most of the times I don't touch it. But in some cases, when I know I need to work out because there's a particular goal that I have in mind, sometimes I do go for a little assistance. So for me, I've had a lot of pre-workouts, and some of this stuff tastes like straight up like liquid Jolly Ranchers. It's gross, okay? or some of this stuff is just like flavored caffeine, or it's, ugh. Some of this stuff is grotesque, okay? And some of us are diving into pre-workouts. My younger brother he likes C4. I don't know if he's taken it in a while, but I know he's used C4 in the past. I can't do that. That stuff is horrific to me. Now, I have tried a lot of pre-workouts. Last year, I got into dry scooping because I am really leery about pre-workouts anyway. Like, I used to work in a fitness center. I had to teach at 5 a.m. And so for me, all I needed was a cup of black coffee and I was good. But pre-workouts are pretty convenient, that type of thing. So had them before. I don't like the sensation it gives me. I don't like the after effects it gives me. I don't like the crash. It's weird. So the best one in the market that I have found that has been amazing. No, let me just give this disclaimer. This is not a paid endorsement. None of that. No, this company has not reached out to me about any type of product, but I'm just giving my honest review about this product because I think this product is pretty cool. Okay. Now, first product is Stem-Free Pre-Workout Pulse by Legion. Their products are pretty good, and I like the fact that they have a stimulant-free pre-workout, meaning it is without the stimulant, aka caffeine. There is no crash or burn. You can dry scoop it. Yeah, you might have the little tingles for a little bit, but I usually dry scoop this and then go work out within 15 minutes because this has improved my focus in terms of a pre-workout. I see people take all these pre-workouts, talk about side effects. I actually only take this pre-workout, like tomorrow I'm going to do kettlebells, so I'll probably dry scoop some pre-workout because the kettlebell workout can be intense. Kettlebell / glute workout. So sometimes those workouts are a doozy. So yeah, I might dry scoop this to get the job done, to stay focused and get what I need to get done. But I like it because, of course, they have this flavor that I like. There are the itchies and the tinglies, but there is no crash or burn. Okay, I do like that because I have taken other pre-workouts before, and that crash and burn was off the hook. Okay, I couldn't do anything. You'll hear that there's other pre-workouts that make you go to the bathroom. I ain't got that type of time for that, just in case I have to go somewhere after that. So Legion to me is best in the market as far as pre-workouts are concerned. Now, again, sometimes we go about our day. Now, it's important for us to get the good green stuff in our bodies as much as we need to, as far as monitoring our weight, our calorie intake, that type of thing. And yes, I do have my green juice right here. I gotta shake it up because it's settled a little bit. I do try to take my greens on a regular basis. This is one, actually. I'll be right back. Let me go get you the other one. My dogs are gonna follow me, so you're gonna hear feet. Oh, they didn't follow me today, so they know to stay still. Got on my Snatch Squad sweatshirt. Love the sweatshirt. Thank you, FBF. Body, the bomb. But, we gotta get our greens in, right? So, I ran out of this Organifi. This is the best in the market. It's so bomb. Actually, Dr. Eric Thomas, we all know E.T., the hip-hop preacher. I like to call him by his good government name, Dr. Eric Thomas, because, yeah, he's a beast. But people don't know that some people do. Some people might, I don't know. But he does have his doctorate from Michigan State University, and he's really good at what he does. So try to acknowledge the brother for who he is, Dr. Eric Thomas. So him and his podcast, a group of great gentlemen are on this podcast called Secret to Success, and this company endorses them. And I tried it out one day, and I was just thinking that this was going to taste like straight grass. I thought it was, but y'all, this is really good. This is really good. There's so many elements in here that you'll need. Let me see. For example, where are the ingredients? Here we go. Ashwagandha, moringa, matcha green tea, cholera, I never say that right. Spirulina, turmeric, red beet, wheatgrass, lemon, coconut water. All this in this thing. Y'all, you have to forgive my nails. I'm trying to give them a little break. But Organifi, bomb.com. But recently I placed an order and a little bit on back order, a little bit. But and I actually tried to get part of their affiliate program. They said they ain't got enough content from me. But anyway, this stuff is the bomb. Even though Organifi don't want me to sponsor them or whatever the case may be, however that works, y'all are still the bomb. This is really good. But until I get my new order of Organifi, I do use this. This is pretty good too. FYI, that definitely does taste like grass. So the difference between the two is that this one don't give me grass, and this one give me all grass. So hence the name, Greens Blend Amazing Grass. It's literally that, okay? But it's pretty good. I do like it because of what is in this. There's no sugar added. It's good for immunity, supports digestive health, convenient powder. It is in a powder form. I just use a scoop. I don't try to use another scooper. Let me see. It does have vitamin C and K in it. It provides 2 out of the 3 to 5 servings of vegetables and fruits that you need on a daily. And yeah, 7 nutritious greens. So this is a good alternative because you can go right into the store and get this. This you gotta order. But man, I think everybody's catching on because this is good. So, but I wanted to highlight those because digestive health definitely does play a role in our moods, and especially us ladies. I don't think y'all ladies understand how our gut health is tied to our hormones in terms of our cycles. Some of us, we're not tapped into that. We're talking about cramps, bloating, all that other stuff, heavy cycles, heavy cycles. And let me tell you guys, I have not had I know this is TMI, I have not had a severely heavy cycle in quite some time. A couple reasons. Because of the greens. Have not had a heavy cycle in a while because of that. Also, I make sure that I drink a good chunk of water. Trader Joe, best thing ever. This is alkaline water. This is one of 2-3 brands that I get. I get the gallon water from Walmart that is alkaline water. But I definitely drink this on a regular. I'm not drinking enough because I didn't finish this bottle and I still got a whole nother bottle to get to. But I definitely purge a lot of water. Some of us are severely dehydrated and don't even know it. Of course, I mix the water with the greens, but also another thing. This could apply for anybody going through menopause. For real. Like, this stuff is the bomb.com. Probiotic. Women's probiotic. Femdophilus. Okay? You want to make sure that you are just, you can talk to your doctor about it. I told my doctor that I was taking it, and she was convinced that basically I was in good health because I started taking that. But what we don't realize is that our hormones are tied to our gut and ability to put our bodies, and this is, trust me, this whole YouTube will kind of come together. Our body's ability to rest and digest, okay? Sometimes when we have too much sugar and too much caffeine, we do hinder our body's ability to rest and digest. And sometimes, it's all right to kind of speed it up by taking different supplements and stuff like that. But you don't want to hinder your body's natural ability to rest and digest. And like these items here just simply help with rest and just kind of managing the digest portion of it. But taking a probiotic is really good. It's really beneficial. Like I said, my nails look crazy. I promise I don't look like this on a regular basis, y'all. But yeah. So wanted to get on here and encourage you guys to definitely help your body learn to rest and digest. One of the ways that you can help your body learn to rest and digest is to breathe from your diaphragm and not from your chest. Okay, chest breathing kind of stimulates the whole body's fight or flight, especially when you're frustrated, when you're mad. You start puffing and huffing from your chest and you start wanting to curse somebody out, and you do all that. Just take a deep breath. Literally take a gut breath and take a few of those and tell your body, literally tell your body, calm down. Okay, most of us just need to take a deep breath. I get that things are frustrating and that type of thing, so you might need to walk away, but just take a deep breath. Start to tell your body to rest and digest. For example, let me tell you guys, anytime that I'm super duper stressed or overly stressed, my body automatically goes into rest and digest off the rip. So it was one time I lost my wallet and I drove 45 minutes and back, so probably about 2 hours back and forth, probably a little bit longer to find my wallet. Turns out my wallet was in one place the whole time, and I was so stressed out because my credit cards on there, of course my driver's license on there, couldn't find it, and I was stressed out. And so what I did, I took a nap. I took a nap, and I'm thankful that my body has the ability to tell me, okay, this is a lot, go to sleep. And that's what my body does. And again, it's so important that we don't hinder our body's ability to be able to learn how to rest and digest. So like I said, I know we want to take these pre-workouts. I take this one because it's stimulant free, it doesn't have no crash or burn, but don't fight, go to bed. Like, just go to bed, like, for real, just go to bed. And taking some greens to help with your digestion. Some good old-fashioned alkaline water will always do the trick. And then some probiotics. Okay? Femdopolis, thebomb.com. And I think I said this on a TikTok video. I don't think y'all realize, like, having a painful cycle, that's not normal. Like, that's not normal. I get that some other wonderful women are having other side effects, related to PCOS or endometriosis, that type of thing. But however, of course they are, and I'm assuming that they are seeking proper treatment, and and also other holistic modalities that help with the management or even complete elimination of those symptoms. And I pray that their body is well with those, or gets well, and I pray healing for their bodies for sure. But a lot of times, us ladies, the reason why we got these painful cramps, why we got these heavy cycles, while we're filling these tampons and filling these pads, a lot of times our gut is out of whack. Just go ahead and help your gut. And at first I was taking 2, but I just take 1. Gets the job done. You will be surprised. It gets the job done. And of course, getting some greens in, that definitely helps speed up the process. And then getting adequate water. A lot of us are dehydrated. And we're not getting in the right amount of water that we need. So with that being said, make sure you just get hydrated and make sure that you teach your body to rest and digest. Now, for example, I was going to do a little work. I decided not, and I'm going to rest today. So I actually worked out. I did 2 workouts today. And I feel like my body is just telling me to, relax. And it's good for me because burnout is real. I've had burnout before, had burnout twice. And burnout is very real. So when I feel like my body's telling me to rest, I lean into it hardcore and I rest. And I'll just be here with my little doggies who are right down here. We're gonna take a little walk. One of them kind of got into a little bit of chocolate, and of course I Googled everything. He got into a little bit of chocolate. I mean, he didn't have enough to assume poisoning, but right now I'm trying to wake this thing off, so I'm just kind of not being busy just to make sure, one of my doggies is okay. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. He didn't have enough, but he took 2 licks and thinking that he was about to, enjoy himself, and he didn't. So, because I caught them. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend and just be mindful. Like, just get some rest. Like, get some rest. There's a difference between being lazy and just resting. Okay, you could work out, you could do chores, and that could be it. You could just take inventory of yourself, give yourself a face mask, and unwind early. Go to bed. If you're not doing anything on a Saturday and you're not going out, you ain't got to be in these streets. I was told that there was nothing on these streets out here but 4-legged rats and 2-legged rats. Okay, so you ain't got to do everything. So there's nothing wrong with you just relaxing. If you want to hang out with friends, just having some good, wholesome fun, by all means, do you. But also just make sure you get your butt up and go to church in the morning. Okay. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more videos. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. I hope to see you guys soon.